Elders of Ile-Ife kingdom, they are all saying that Ooni of Ife is fighting their traditions and culture and custom just because of Queen Naomi. But I don't know how to uh, explain this. Like, what do they mean that Ooni of Ife is fighting their cultures and tradition because of Queen Naomi? This Queen Naomi we are talking about here happens to be Ooni of Ife's wife. And they have an agreement. They had an agreement before the king marries her. And that agreement, the king was the one that had the agreement with her, not Ile-Ife people, not even their culture, nor tradition, nor custom. It was the same person that wants to amend the mistake he made before. That is the same person that had this same agreement with Queen Naomi. Because the way all of these things are sounding, I don't just get it. I don't get it because Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, when they got married newly, Queen Naomi told him that she wouldn't like any other person, that she would want the marriage to be just between the two of them. And the king accepted. Because then they said that the king had married two wives and they are gone. So Queen Naomi knows that the king had married two wives and they are no longer with him. That is why she accepted to live with the king. And right now, Ooni of Ife violated did not keep to the promise he made to Queen Naomi. And seeing that promises he did not keep is backfiring at him, because he's the one that is receiving it right now. Where Queen Naomi she might be happy, she might not be happy, but the way we are seeing her, she looks happy. Although we know that there is no woman without a husband or having issue with your husband will be happy. But Ooni of Ife is the one that is receiving it right now, because just imagine that even the gods of the land knows that Queen Naomi needs to be with the king. In short, the king needs Queen Naomi more than every other person. And that is why they say that if the king did not bring back Queen Naomi in so date, so things will happen. You see? And again, when the king have issue, it was that same Ifa, the gods, that said that it is only Queen Naomi that's supposed to be preparing the meal that he will be taking. But Queen Naomi can go anywhere and eat, nothing will happen to her. If the king eats anyhow, something will happen. So make una just understand what thing dey happen this time around. Just dey understand what thing dey sup. You see? So right now, as we are hearing it allegedly, that because of Ooni of Ife is fighting seriously to bring back Queen Naomi, because he has seen the importance of Queen Naomi in his life, and he's fighting to bring her back to his life. Now, the people of Ile-Ife, some of the elders that knows culture and would want to turn it upside down, are now saying that Ooni of Ife is going against their culture and tradition. Allegedly, my people, don't forget that they are alleged. That the king is going against their custom and tradition. That, look at where they have their base. That Queen Olori Ronke is a blue-blooded. I think, is it with Ashley Abi, who again? They are blue-blooded. That they are not supposed to leave the palace for Queen Naomi. That they are supposed to be in the palace. That they cannot throw away their own thing. That blue-blooded is, as in they are royalty. That they shouldn't be sent out of the palace because of anybody. It is this same blue-blooded human being that knows the culture and the tradition and wants to dethrone the king. Knows the culture and tradition and went to the king's inner chamber and wants to do what there? Na she sabi. She don't even talk and say her mission have not been accomplished. When we heard that the king told her that she should leave the palace, it's the same blue-blooded, the royalty. I don't want to talk, because sometimes I don't know how things work in this aspect of this royal blood of a thing. like this Toby Ronke them, and some of the elders that is siding for her, because of some of these elders that is siding for her is her uncles, her own. They don't know. Not that they don't know, they know everything. They forgot that you cannot tell me that you are a royal blood, but you are going against your culture and tradition. Does culture and tradition of Ile-Ife demands that if you are royalty and the king marries you, you will now destroy the king's throne. You will now take away the king's protective charm. That is, if the king wants to buy, let him buy. I don't care, because you have a mission. Okay, the custom and tradition did not forbid that a wife should disobey the the the, the husband, right? The culture and tradition did not, because what they are holding hands now is because they said that what Queen Naomi wrote in the Instagram, what she wrote before she left, that is against their culture. That they did not say that the king should not bring her back, oh, but the king should be careful and they should not send anybody away because of her. Onyefe is the husband of Queen Naomi, and they know what they agreed before they married. Me and you was not even there when they had the agreement. Even the elders was not there when they had the agreement. Now they know what they agreed on. They know what they agreed on. So the king wants to amend it. He wants to amend it because he have gone contrary to what the agreement says. Okay, even as it stands right now, that they're saying that blue-blooded of this kind blue, I don't even understand. That will see what will destroy the king, that would allow it to happen. You tell me saying I'm blue-blooded. She get mission, oh. The earlier they realize it, the better for them. Even these elders too. The earlier they realize that the blue-blooded they are seeing as blue-blooded, they get mission, the better for them. Because you cannot tell me that this blue-blooded of a person would see what will destroy the king and will allow it. Will even come to the king's face and tell the king that this throne, me and you get, I'm not going anywhere, and I have not accomplished my mission. More. It's okay, now this one wey Queen Naomi posted, now that one they go whole hand. The time all these atrocities that this woman have been committing in the palace, nobody they talk about it though. And now that the king said that they should leave, they want to remind the king that they don't have to send their own. So Queen Naomi is not their own, Abi. Queen Naomi that will be with the king, and the reign of the king will be very smooth and easy for them. The prayer that Queen Naomi will be showering on their head, can they get it from the royal blood? That the blue they thought is their own. I bet make these people do things alright though. Make they do things alright. Because this kind of thing why they hear, I know Kukuma like them, seriously. So now, because the king wants to bring back Queen Naomi, they now say that the king is going against their culture and tradition. Their culture and tradition demands that their own should destroy their own. Because Oniofe is their own. Blue is their own. So who should destroy each other now? Even the king is not even ready to destroy anybody. Now the blue-blooded want to buy the king. Because when you want to terminate the king's throne by taking away his protective charm, going inside his inner chamber, doing a lot of things, your people bringing black cow into the palace. Because you people know that the king cannot take black cow. Cannot even see it. It doesn't even supposed to enter the palace. What are we even talking? Only of Ife, one thing is certain, that you have realized that this woman is God sent to you, and you are working towards achieving to bring her back. Continue. Nobody is going to fight you this time. If anybody that will fight you will buy, that is my own for you. Thank you, and don't forget that all of these just are alleged information. Love you guys. Bye.